Hello, today is the 29th of March 2022 and this will be the 21st confession drawing. Yeah, today I'm totally off it. Everything was going wrong with the with the technique behind the live stream. I hope, fingers crossed, that everything will work. And yeah, a bit weird, but I have a problem in the bathroom again. My toilet doesn't flush, so it's horribly smelling in here, but fortunately you don't have to smell it. This drawing today probably will be called either Nurse Maria, we can do it, something or a combination of that, I don't know yet. Sorry. Well, nice that you're here. And so my confession for today, it's always a little bit like a story. I had a very great weekend because remember one of the drawings where I had a horrible weekend, or a very nervous weekend, I have to say. And then I made the drawing about the godmother, God, and then in the end it became God. I had a very nervous weekend. Actually, now I had a very lovely weekend. I went with a new friend on a trip just outside of Valencia to a small town called Albufera de Ana. And after that, with another probably new friends, I went to a Tibetan, yeah, I don't know what these things are called, these little, I don't know, sound bowls. I knew them from meditation, but apparently they can also have like the vibrations can have a healing effect because your body exists of 70% water. But if you believe in that or not, it was just a really beautiful concert. And after that we had a dinner together. The sister of one of the girls was also there. And after that we had a chupito, which is like a little shop in a cafe. And yeah, overall it was just a really lovely weekend. And now comes the weird thing. So it was a really good weekend. I felt really good. I thought, oh wow, I'm happy. It's so great to feel good again. And then this weird thing happens that I feel guilty. Today it's better, today's Tuesday, but I feel sort of a little bit off or awkward that I am feeling happy and yeah, especially then when I think of my father or the family there, they are definitely not happy family. It's a bit awkward to talk about. So on the one hand, I'm super happy. I'm feeling it, enjoying it, as Abraham Hicks would say, milk happiness. And then on the other hand, I feel, yeah, guilty. I don't know another word for it. I feel guilty that I feel good. And then I spoke with Maria, who is a woman I met in the Turia Park, and we are mostly communicating via WhatsApp. And she's a God-fearing woman. She believes in the Holy Spirit and God. And somehow I told her that I was feeling guilty about that. And she didn't have to do that, but she sent me such lovely messages, all in the light with God, that God wants you to be happy and maximize your potential and your skills. And then I was thinking, oh, what a beautiful woman. She is, now I think she's pensionada, but she was enjoying her pension, but I think she was a nurse. Or I don't think, she told me she was a nurse. And then and her name is Maria. I think I can say it. I don't want to say too many names from people, so I can speak freely. Well, in this case, it's so positive. I think I can, and I was connecting like the mother of Jesus is also called Maria, and then of course with the pandemic and other horrible things in the world, nurses, female, males, doctors, all are very important, and especially during the pandemic. I think they're kind of like heroes. You know, they, despite danger for themselves, they are helping. And so I think this drawing will be, by the lack of a better word, is like ode or a hello or a warm thank you to Maria, Nurse Maria. And so when I was looking for nurses, how they look like when we think of a nurse, how do they look like? And I wanted to combine it with maybe her image. And then I found a picture. I will go now to the computer. That's this one. Of probably, you know, this poster. It's from 1943, made by Howard Miller, as you can as you can read here. And it's Rosie the Riveter. But originally it was Naomi Parker. I'm just reading this, right? I don't know this from my head. And the character that she would represent was Geraldine Doyle. And it was a propaganda poster. So the men were out, during the war, and the women were in the factory working. So there's a lot of power in that, and I can't explain right now. But I think I want to combine this with nurse. Here it is. We can do it. That's why the second title. We can do it. And maybe more will come up, because at the moment I can't really explain it very well. But I have selected that was not my intention. These photos. And it's in the public domain, so I could actually literally just draw this if I would want to. But it's not necessarily about this. It's really about I call it Nurse Maria. The people in our lives that are lifting us up or helping us or putting a new perspective in on things that we are dealing with. Could be like physical, but also mentally. This is apparently Shutterstock, so I delete this one. And I hear this is probably the original. That's something else. Okay, I don't know everything. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I just want to show it's not all about, men are important to you. Before you start, like, if you're a man and you think, oh, it's always about women. No, it's not. It's just that this happened with Maria. So a shout out to Maria, or a drawing to all the Marias in the world. Like, you are our heroes. And now I have to sort of make a choice how to do that. Which I don't really know. I think maybe I don't have to. I'm just going to draw this one. Save image as to the desktop. Skills very important. And then, but then with the hand of the Rosie the Riveter. Rosie the Riveter. And probably I'm going to switch it again around. So to have the face on the right side. I don't know why, I just prefer that. Okay, I'm distracted. Horizontal flip, what I do? I don't see it now. Am I in preview? Yes. Oh yeah, I was just looking in the wrong menu. Horizontal. So, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have this woman, and also a happy woman, not like mean looking woman, not that she looks mean, but yeah, just a gentle, kind soul. Okay, this is of course completely a model, but doesn't matter. So I'm going to trace this. I hope everything goes well with all the technical things around it. So I just trust the process that everything goes well. So I'm going to trace this lady. And I'm going to make this, oh, it's already on bright. Could be bigger, no? Or not? I'm not sure. Wait, I'm in the wrong. Here. Make it a bit bigger. Just a little bit. And I want her face a bit more below. I think I do want her even bigger than this. Something like this. Maybe I will actually use this background here as well, this woman sitting there. I'm starting now. There's a little spot on my paper, but that's okay, because we as people are also not spotless. You know, it's true, no? Oh, I shifted the paper. Open mouth, that is often a bit strange in a drawing. But I like it's really, you know, it's a bit pity if you're so happy and then you can enjoy the happy feeling. So I'm gonna draw is it called periscope? Pteroscope? The thing to listen to your heartbeat or blood pressure. And the woman in the background. Probably I will use the eraser later, because I do want to have that arm there. Oh, and she is very blurry. Which is okay, maybe it can just be a glimpse of somebody. I don't know yet. Okay. Let's see if this works. Yeah. No, I'm not ready yet. I also want to do the muscle or the arm. Are you on a computer with me? No. Okay. Then I have to switch it to here. So that's a bit strange with the arm. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, she should have been turned because she's from the side. But I can alter that a little bit. Doesn't really have to be like this. The fist is bigger than her face. That could be funny. Yeah, it's a pretty strong arm. Yeah, because these women were working in the factory. But I think nurses are also very strong because they have to lift people and make up the beds and all kind of heavy stuff. Should I also draw the other? Maybe not. I'm not really sure how I want to draw this. Maybe I shouldn't have picked a model for this. Okay, let's have a look together. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. I don't know, I should laugh about this. So I need to change things here. So this person in the back is still there, but this arm is pretty strange, like this. Oh, that's very strange. Okay, something is not good about this, but something is good. Maybe because she's a bit petite. That's a bit better. And then the person in the back. I don't know exactly. This looks really weird. Is it something like this? Something, no? Yeah, I think this is okay. It's not perfect, but it will do. And I guess also you know what it reminds me of? My drawing of a brother. There was also the fist. Oh, you know, these comparisons, just like last time with the Narcissus Dream head ring. What did I want to do? Yeah, I want to look for the drawing brother. Here I have them. Here, remember this one from yeah, last Thursday? It was so the same, and yeah, not the same, but with Narcissus, Dream Ring Narcissus. Yeah, isn't that a coincidence? And now I want to do the brother. You see, here is the same arm, but in a very different, with a very different meaning, with a very different energy. Right. Let's open them together. Oh, it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. So we have the... Was it this one or that one? I'm doing it so often and then I nevertheless forget. Dragging it in there. And this one I also want to drag in there. For me this is a bit fascinating. So look at that. It's just a minor difference, but a very different vibe. I have to, give me a second, I have to think about this. Where are you, screen-wise? Okay. What is this? All this? What am I doing? Hey. Yeah, I have to think at this a little bit. Look, I can do this. and doing something else now. But anyway, I want to show you this, but then you see the OBS program. Okay, today I'm actually going to like a pawn shop to get a monitor. So I saw their HDMI monitor for not so much, and so if it's still there, I'm going to get it. And then Thursday, maybe if everything works, the live streams will be much more enjoyable for you to watch, because then it will be just like smooth changes to scenes, and not like me, oh look and this, and then you have to see the whole OBS. Then you just see the front end. You don't have to be bored by the back end things of it. Back to the drawing. This one, I mean. So the arm. What energy should this arm have? Now I'm doubting about the whole arm thing, actually. We can do it, she says. But it was more like a gentle feeling or support, maybe. Like it's okay to feel happiness and to feel joy of life, and that's okay. You don't have to feel guilty. So delete that. And so is it that we can do it, or is it a different vibe? I guess the nurse helps you with healing, right? And healing, I think, has to do like a wound. It needs time. I mean, you can just say to a leg, "Oh, come on, walk again." No, the leg, if it's broken, it needs to, the bones or whatever need to grow together again. So that's also with people who say, "Oh, just get over it." Yeah, of course, you want to get over it and walk again if you compare it with a broken leg. But it's yeah, I'm sorry, it takes time, yeah? So yes, we can do it. Although it is nice, no, we can do it, but it does take time, and the nurse is there to maybe guide you, help you heal. She doesn't do the healing, but she helps you, supports you. This is really about the nurse. This is really a big shout out to all the nurses and doctors in the world. So I don't know, maybe I should just delete the whole arm thing. What do you think? Let's have a look. Looks weird anyway, because I think it's the wrong way around. That's true. The arm is it's the wrong arm. It should be there. So then it should be. Okay, that could be funny though. Let's see what happens if I would move it to there. Okay. Yeah, because it's also okay to make fun of oneself. Okay. What do we think? What do we think? I guess somehow I do want arm, but should it be on that side? I don't know. It's still a bit strange. The body is also too rigid, maybe, or like really calm. Although the calmness is good. I don't know yet. Let's have it there. The fist. You see, I say the fist. It's not fist. Healing doesn't come with a fist. Like my dad, who always wanted me to feel like love. You can't force love. to make. There should be something there. What is it that I want to? There's some essence that I want to put in here, but what is it? Maybe I should go back to because there was a reason that I chose the We Can Do It. Maybe I have to take a complete step back and go to the original. Yes, was it this or that? I don't know. Yeah, let's think about nurses. Of course, these are all models, but representing nurses. So they check up on you. They check up on you. That's what they do. Also, how your progress, with the stats, with the goal, of course, that you in the end leave the hospital, preferably in good health. Should you become a nurse? Sorry, I'm now really dragging you into the what is the thing here? Here it was not there. But I guess maybe it's also interesting for you to see the process of a drawing, how a drawing is made. This is a really nice nurse. Look how happy she is, and there's tension in the body. So maybe I'm just gonna delete the whole body I had, and then although I like this too, maybe I should just stick with the arm. A lot of doubt here. I know at least it's going to be blue, probably. Okay, let's do the arm again then. Whatever. Why not? Yeah, why not? That's true. I think the arm is also then going to change quite far away from the head, which is probably okay. Do we have the whole arm there or not? Yeah. Okay then. I don't know it exactly, but it's very light. Can't really see it that well. Yeah. Yeah, that's very weird. Very weird fist. But as I said before, I do think it's good that it's not a fist. So maybe I don't care so much about that then. Yeah, so the fist could be like a strange little clumpy thing. Where are you? When I have the monitor, I know where you are. Oh, you are with me on the computer. Okay. It's already half an hour. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to get to the drawing now. No more talking. And okay, we're just going to do this. Not just, but we are going to do this. And I think it would be funny though if she gets this little typical nurse thing on the head, although it's probably super fake. But should we or not? Maybe I'm extremely sexualizing it then, which I don't want to do. So I think I will do. There's something on the head or not, but I'm just real. Do I still have the other one, or did I close it? Probably I closed it. And I like that we have a mixture of cultures now also, because there's nurses all over the world. Actually, now I'm a little bit curious how Spanish nurses look like. Spanish nurses. What color? Yeah, it's just regular. Well, not regular, but it's typical. So no, I'm not. I guess I'm not going to do the thing on the head. I could, however, give it protection, like for when we had now with the COVID, or not. No, I'm going to keep the smile. Wow, a lot of doubting today. So what was the original image? I still have it here. Which one was it? Oh, look. No, I want to see the smile. Oh, although, and the ears, and then the eyes are very piercing. Okay, let's, I can still do that later. I find this one more real somehow. Less posed, although it's also posed, but more like convincing to me. Okay. Sorry, guys and girls and people in between. You know, when I get started. I already started, but now I'm this one. Yeah, is this thing straight? Okay. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. And this I like, that this person is peeping around the little strange stumpy thing here. Okay, so well, I think in this case I want this nurse to have brown eyes. And oops, but she looks a bit okay. Why did I make it so sloppy right from the get-go? I can still maybe make it a bit... No, just leave it. Oh yeah, then it becomes a bit like Indian nurse thing. It doesn't matter. Just leave it. Stop. Yeah, this looks not really great. Okay, sorry for doing that. So maybe I should do the mask then. What do you think? Maybe I'm actually going to do the mask. Yeah. No. Yes. No. Yes, no. What is it? No. No or yes? No. I'm going to say I'm going to say no. And the lips are going to be a bit pinkish. Yeah, because the smile is it's about this, about being allowed to feel and be happy. Yes, that's it. So the smile is actually pretty important. Definitely smile. Not, oh yeah, definitely not a mask, because the smile shouldn't be hidden. And what's with the hair thing? I don't know. Maybe the eyes should be more darker. Okay, forget it. And this blue then. I hope people don't get scared, because we don't like to go to hospitals, right? So then if I'm drawing like this typical nursing thing, color. Yeah, I don't know, how is that with other people? I don't like to go to hospitals. But yeah, if you work there, it's a completely different thing, of course. Okay, that's good. And this is kind of like something like that. Or should I make it more tight? No, that's okay. I'm going to change it a little bit, like this. Oh, and the stethoscope, or what's it called, should be here. I'm going to draw that one first. I'm going to draw that with the fatty pencils. Do we know, is this called a stethoscope? Just because of, you know, being a stethoscope. If that is correct, stethoscope. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Then I have an example how it looks like. So it's black and grey, but they hang it around the neck. So the black part is hanging around the neck. Yes? Yes. This is the black part. It reminds me of my live stream. All those cables behind everywhere. Is that very clear what this is? Kind of round thing. Something like that. And then here's the, how long is that? Oh, that's strange, actually. Oh, it's not so great, actually. Because it should be hanging there. Yeah, I should have just drawn like a few of these things here. That's when I get too precise. That's good though. Oh, be careful for the smudges. Yeah, we have a small smudge here. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Oh, it's gone. That's good. Well, it's going to be very dark. And why not? Let's give her some tied together hair, because probably they want to tie their hair together while working, or maybe she has short hair. No, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Correct. But with the stethoscope, can I maybe delete it? You cannot delete it. Of course not. We don't have the blue for this dress, or not dress, but jacket, neither. Outfit, neither. Was it this pencil? Was it this pencil? Because this, oh yeah, these Staedtler ones they are not very, I always forget, it's opaque. Transparent, or is opaque actually the opposite, and not very opaque, transparent. I have to check the computer. If you, where you are, yeah. And to see the image. So this is a bit strange with the periscope. Look, I like when it's more opaque, so that's how I should say it. So when it's not so, you know, this here. It already looks like a nurse, doesn't it? That's good. Nurse Maria. Maybe this is good for a moment for the viewer question. Oops, I broke the pencil. Viewer question. Ping, ping, ping. Viewer question. Do you have a memory of a nurse? Could be like a real nurse in the hospital who's like an angel for you, or a person in your life now or in the past who was really like a nurse for your mental health. I don't mean necessarily a psychologist, could be a psychologist, but can also be just like a friend or somebody. You needed it. Because you know what is the beautiful thing with Nurse Maria? Like, oh no, Nurse Maria. I didn't ask for it, and it was already quite late. I think maybe that's how it was like via WhatsApp saying like good night to each other. Or maybe she asked, hey, how was your weekend? I don't know exactly how we got there. But yeah, so it was already quite late, at least past midnight. And didn't ask for it. She took the time to kind of really, say really nice and helpful and kind things to me. And then in the end, and that was also a beautiful thing. She also knows her own body, her own boundaries, because she said, I guess by then it was maybe 1 o'clock. Not that it took that long. I don't remember actually, but it was, it was past midnight, and maybe it was getting towards 1 o'clock. I don't know. And then she said, now I need to go to sleep because my body needs rest, or something like that. That's so really cool. Not cool, not the right word, because it's actually hot. Not hot, but like kind, warm. I don't think, when I think of kind, I don't think of cold. Although her nursing outfit is blue. Maybe that's for keeping the distance with the patients, so that patients don't think that the nurses are their friends. Yeah, in a way they are their friends, but they're also just doing their work. Not just doing their work, but they're there to heal everybody, or to help heal everybody. Other artists who made, artworks for as a sign of respect or attention for nurses? Probably, maybe, or not. I don't know. Where's the thing? Maybe it should not be this big, actually. So, look, I'm doing it again. Why? Okay, it's good that people from Stadler are not looking, because I'm often complaining about these pencils, that they are not opaque enough, and the points are breaking, and no, I should have the thing here though. It's just these. Oh, maybe it's called a tunic. That could be, right? These wide with the D, like clothings. It's also a bit strange here. Just do it a little bit like that, because they are Floyen. How do you say that? Folds in the clothings. I find this looks too much like a drawing. Yeah, it is a drawing, but I don't like this kind of like drawing. I don't want that. It's because of the stethoscope. Yeah, could smudge it up a bit. And now I don't know what to do. Stethoscope. What do we do with the face? I also don't know. This person in the back, do I still have that image? Let's go back to the computer and let's see. I still have it. What was it like? Oh yeah, this one. Oh. Okay. Okay, it's another nurse. So it's kind of like Gerhard Richter, kind of like blurry thing, eh? So what do we do with the arm, by the way? I feel like red. Oh, will be not beautiful looking if it would be a red arm, but I do feel it's, oh yeah, it's powerful and has to do with healing, or whatever the reason is, it's going to be a red arm. Yes, maybe the lips are also going to be red. I don't know yet. Oh wait, you're not here with me on the paper. And it's going to be a fatty pencil red, or is it going to be a normal red? Choices. I think in this case I will do the regular red. Oh, I forgot how to draw this. Okay, then I didn't look. What do I think about this? Do I like it or not? I don't know yet. Let's have the small phone. Oh, it's very white. Why is that? Sometimes it's dark, and then that would be nice if I could also change that for you, right? You want to show it up close, but if I touch it now, yeah, it does work. Because sometimes if I touch it, it goes to the other end of the app. Okay, and then I can make the face yellow, or the person in the back yellow. bit. Yeah, it's smudgy with like ink dust, ink dust, scraping dust from the blue pencil. And the 17th of April, I'm going to do a home exhibition. So then 25%, one quarter of all the drawings of the 100 confession drawings are made, if all goes well, inshallah. So 25 confession drawings are then ready. And I'm going to hang them in my new home. And then I'm going to invite the neighbors from the flat and the few new people that I met, that I want to invite. And we'll be on a Sunday, just before Easter, or is it Easter Sunday? I don't know. So that's okay. I don't really have to do so much there. Maybe I can do this a little bit more bold. Yeah, it's okay. Are you still on the small phone? Yes. I say the small phone, but I mean this phone. I don't know what to think about this red arm, but that's okay. Maybe I can do one line with the 50 pencils around it. Don't ask me why, because I can't tell. And then I would like to do the same with this, but I don't have a fatty pencil blue, so I'm gonna just push it hard to make a sort of line. Now I know why, because it makes the what's it called, composition of the drawing, or the lines. Okay, it didn't work really with the. Anyway, let's go back to the picture from above. See, I wanted to make this line like really fat. I like the blue, the red. And so this person in the back is going to be it's going to be this yellow, because lately I like that kind of yellow, or is it going to be this? In this case, it's going to be that yellow. And then we have to be really careful not to touch the red. And I'm just going to keep, in this case, the pencil line that was originally there. Actually, nice. This face would also be yellow then, but not so heavy. So maybe I am actually going to do that. I have to be really careful then with the dust, because I really don't want to have purple lines. Or I don't want to have purple lines here. I'm gonna try it here first. Oh yeah, it fits nice also with her lips. Well, then maybe I will change the color of the lips later. Okay, I'm not really sure see. Could have maybe also just, yeah, there we have the smudges. Darn it. Yeah, that's not great. She has a bit of a broad jaw. Oh no, what's there? So a video from also a live streamer, I think he's called Video Nerd, and he had a live stream setup of $15,000. Okay, I don't have that much to spend on the live stream. So, but who knows, maybe if I could make something that's also quite popular. But I don't know if I want that. Yeah, then I would also invest that kind of money, maybe. It's not too bad with the yellow face. Although the nose is a bit off. No, but I don't mean like to say something bad. It's really nice how he made it. And he has this panel, and then with just one button, he can switch on the complete live stream. And he has this kind of like, it's not like robots, but kind of like what they were called, I forgot, that switch on the light and close the curtains. he's really in a way he's kind of funny, because then he says, oh, this is really sick. Oh, that's probably why I was saying this, because sick in that sense is then just like cool. It's actually the opposite. Like cool is cold and sick is not well. But somehow in that kind of reference it's kind of okay then. So what do I do with the teeth? Because now the teeth are very, very white. Now comes the part where I might mess it up. Because I'm going to make the lips red. It's more like the dentist. Oh, it's more like a dentist instead of a nurse. Well, I have to think about something to change that then. Okay, now maybe she looks too young too. Let's make the hair gray. Oh, actually it's silver. And of course you also have young people with gray hair, and you have people who dye their hair gray. I don't know if that's still in fashion. Do people still do that? I don't think this is... Well, actually, it's not that bad. I still like this yellow neon pencil. Fluo yellow. It really makes this box of color pencils a bit special, more special. Or different in a good way. Oops. Well, from all the working, your hair is not always perfect. Like in the pictures of all these nurse models. It would be something, you know, after a day of working, that your hair is still in exact together. That's not too bad, actually. I'm glad I chose the silver yellow, silver gray. Okay, what do we do with the person in the back? is it going to be more prominent there? And what color hair does this person in the back have? Does this person also have gray hair? Or lighter gray, because it should be a bit more not so present. Or a bit like yellow tones. Could also be a male person, doesn't have to be a woman. And I want to keep it blurry though. So how do we do that? Now first I need to think if I want to give it a color or not. I mean the clothes. And the face is something like this here. So this person is looking there or sitting there or looking over his shoulder. I don't know. No. What to do with it? It should have been. Or maybe there's a bit the contrast, like really happy, laughing person, and here like this bit gloomy. That could work. So what color then? Orange? Orange. That's a bit too happy perhaps. Maybe a bit pale kind of ishes. This is it. I'm gonna delete this line though. And a little bit blue also. Anyway. Yeah, that's a bit non-existing. And actually this person is sitting on a desk. No, yeah. It's not exactly how I want it. Which phone are you looking? I'm gonna make it to the small phone. Oh, it's very light again. Oh, but although yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just leave it there. Unfinished. Like unfinished business. Unfinished sympathy. Oh yeah, and I feel that she has to have a birthmark here. Why? Just because she has a birthmark. Oh wait, the small phone still? Yep. Sorry for the movement. So, okay, that's so totally probably irrelevant. I don't know. Okay, I feel I'm kind of ready. Or am I going to do something here to smudge, to make it a bit disappearing. I'm going to show you computer. Yeah, like this. No, I don't like that. Like this kind of. Yeah, this kind of idea. I'm gonna switch it off because I don't want to copy it in any way. I just want to show you that. So this is the happy person, which is allowed to be happy because Nurse Maria said so with the power of God. And so this guilty, unhappy person can slowly disappear. I'm not there yet, right? But that would be so it can be like this, it can be like that, or it can be like that too. But then really thin lines, or do we first want to have the face more? No, we don't need to. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm not sure. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah. All right, no. Okay, because it's going to be... Oh, I didn't know. I'm a little bit hesitant to do that. Very small shoulders, doesn't she? Maybe it should be more bigger. Okay, I'm going to do that first. Procrastination. It's a different blue. That's okay. So. And what about the Nurse Maria? Are we going to put it there or what? I'm going to do it with this one then. The only thing I do want to make sure is that I don't touch the red. So, guilty, you undo the guilt, undo the shame, undo the toxicity, undo the nasty things, undo the not feeling great, undo the not being happy, undo the blockage for feeling happy. What about that? Is that something? She has something weird about her. But yeah, what is weird about her then? Nothing actually. Actually, there is no weird, because you have all sorts of faces and people and looks and energies, and not everybody looks like a person in a magazine. So if you're a person who draws, by the way, or if you're really into realistic kind of drawings, then maybe this is not your live stream. But that doesn't mean that you're not welcome at all. That's not what I mean. You're very welcome. But I'm not into necessarily drawing. Yeah. I guess, I'm always saying that. Realistic things, because maybe it is very realistic emotionally. Now is the question, are we also going to smudge it, but now on purpose? And I'm already doing that. Just use my finger. Look, it has a bit also like a negative aura. If that exists. So I mean, like the radiation. Yeah. So then this one should have a positive radiation. Does that exist? What I'm saying? Should I continue doing that? Not sure. Let's give it a try. If I would do that. Maybe I need to sharpen a little bit. But I don't want to lose this pencil. And can we go over here with this yellow too? Oops, I don't know. Because where does it stop? Yeah, maybe when it's blending with other emotions? I don't know. It's almost like a horizon, I mean. And it's sure. I'm gonna, there's my fluffy thing. I'm gonna focus a bit more on this side. But really, it's true. I want to focus on the, strengthening the happiness, not to let it take away by feeling guilty, because that changes the feeling of happiness, which is a shame, right? Not too bad. Should I continue doing this? To continue to do that? I mean, and the answer is yes. Should I maybe make it like really straight? I have here. I'm gonna try it. Oh, I don't have. Sorry for the noises. I should have started, of course, from the top. A lot of work. Can I do that? Do I want to do that? Okay, now I'm going to be a little bit more precise in this case. And I need to sharpen it. Yeah. No. What is it? Yes or no? No, I want to have my other pencil and have it really straight. I don't know yet why. Maybe while doing it, the answer will come. Maybe could it be that it has to do something with practice? Like oh, it's actually funny, the dots. What I mean with that is that like a dog who doesn't like to be alone, and then you practice. One time you go only 2 minutes, then you slowly build it up. So you slowly build up the time that he can be alone. So in the beginning you just go, or maybe you just stand outside of the door, or really short. And then when it goes well, you increase the time. Would that work with happiness? No, I don't know. Actually, I think it's something else, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's really messy, so I'm happy I'm doing this. Oops, pardon. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I want to try it. It's suddenly so precise. Yeah. Well, probably it will not be precise, because even though I measured it, I can imagine it will not be exactly correct on both sides. have any dots today. No, Yayoi Kusama influences. You see, I'm already going on a different dot now. I mean, not a dot, but where I... Maybe this is nice for you to see from close by. Maybe the dots will come here on the sides. Maybe. We'll see. First I want to do this. Oh, we're already over the 1 hour. So a 1 hour live stream. No, it's not happening. Or maybe when I have this panel, everything will be more quick. No, I don't think that will matter. Maybe some minutes, but not like 15 minutes. Well, then again, I also never said that it's going to be a 1 hour live stream, because in the beginning, I think drawing 1, I said it can be 10 minutes, can be an hour, I don't know. So it's what it takes. Okay, I'm not following the marks anymore. I'm now doing it by eye. But pretty sure if that's correct then. Okay. Let's have a look. How that is not great. We'll see. I continue this now because the lines are really straight, and then the, let's call them the Gerhard Richter lines, which are like smudgy, blurry, those lines. Almost there. I guess it's too yellow. And we had this really great red arm, and now the yellow is taking over. Or maybe it's just a basis, and from this basis or structure, the structure, what I was talking about, the practice, we then can do other things, but at least the positive basis is there. Still a lot to do on that side. And what about this on this side? Are we going to cross it with the gray? I don't know. By the way, I still have the thing in my arm, in my shoulder. Sometimes I have the idea that it moves to another location in the body. But for example, now I also feel it when I do this part. When I push it here, maybe I can show. When I push here, I feel it here. Yeah, it's not like a huge thing, but it's there. Like the iPhone. yeah. Yeah. I'm not really sure about the smudgy part, but I will continue. Maybe there something happens there. What fits with the with the idea or the concept of this drawing? Can you call it a concept? What's behind, or the thought behind it? Yeah, it's too much yellow and blue, so the red. Maybe I can still make the red arm like fully with the fatty pencil, so it becomes a bit more powerful. We'll see. I still need first to finish this. La la la. Ooh, how much more? I don't want no more. You know what? It's actually my first time to go to a pawn shop. Have you a pawn shop in your area? Or maybe you very often go there. Maybe you bring stuff yourself to the pawn shop. Or maybe you work in the pawn shop. I'm going there by foot. It's like a half an hour walk. Now I'm just talking, right? A little bit of chatting. It's a half an hour walk. And it seems the rain is gone because in total we had 15 days, consecutive days of rain. That's really a long time. And the good thing of that is that probably it's really great for the plants and the trees. So there maybe will be a lot of flowers also in the summer. Or maybe it also means it's going to be a hot summer. I don't know about these things, how that works. And also, of course, I'm not from this region, so I can't know it from experience. Are we done? Oh, I really don't like this smudgy thing. I'll show you from above. It's a little bit, I get a little bit of feeling as with the drawing, Riding the Puma, where the lady is like an Asian lady, and I draw, no, it doesn't matter because of that, but I drew her legs really short. Yeah, no, this is not it. I like this part though, this is okay. But the smudgy thing, that's kind of ruin. I wouldn't say ruins it, but yeah, I could try to erase it. No, I'm not going to erase it, of course not. I just want to erase the little dots here on the side, because somehow I don't think they have to be there. Oh, now I am actually erasing a part of it. Maybe because we were talking about undoing, right? Undoing. So the happiness was there, and then the guilt came. So maybe we have to undo the guilt. I do like the dots though. Maybe I'm gonna keep the dots on this side. have smudges here. Oosh. Oops. Yeah. And look how easy it is to erase it, actually. So maybe it's really easy to erase guilt. Because I guess it's just a mental thing, right? It's not that you... Or did I feel... Well, but first comes the mental part. And then you feel it in your body. Oh my god. Now it's kind of like empty here. What the beat I'm doing? Well, I have to trust the process and continue to do this. Yeah. I'm afraid there's going to be a long live stream. Oh no! Gosh. Last time we did that again. And I was looking at the website from Art Auction, I think. And then I saw that there was some... Who was it? I think it was Ai Weiwei. I didn't know he also drew. But that he also had some papers with really like these kind of like flaws, folds. So it's okay. But nevertheless I'm like, no. Okay, now comes the hard part with the arm. That works. No problem at all. Okay. No problemo. Oh, I said that too fast. Am I really going to erase all this? I feel like doing that. Oh my god. No, I'm a bit sad that I did this. So maybe that's a sign that erasing guilt doesn't work, because then you get other problems. That must mean it. That must be the meaning of that. But once you started doing something, maybe you also have to continue to do it. So, I don't know, I'm doing that then. And traces are still there, but that's okay in this case. For the drawing, I mean. I'm kind of looking in the drawing for answers. How to get rid of this guilt. I guess if I would have to answer it myself, maybe you have other ideas about it, but if I would have to answer it, I would think it's about forgiving. Forgiving yourself, maybe even. So what is the confession then, actually? Why do I need to feel guilty when I'm feeling happy? Have I done something that I am not allowed to feel happy? Oh, so bad about this thing. I mean, if you would frame it, it can still be flat again, I guess. Or maybe it's part of it too. Oh, really? Look what I'm doing. I'm gonna fix this. Okay, so that must mean something. But it is really also a thing. I mean, but I mean, really, I had such a really fantastic, great weekend. And then the guilt trip. Why? Does it mean because there will always be unhappy people in the world? So actually you could never be happy because there's always unhappy people or something bad going on in the world. So I cannot be happy then. Okay, maybe I have to do something completely different. I don't know, like really, or it's like now I'm looking for an answer how to deal with this guilt, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna make it yellow. I don't know why. I'm just gonna make it yellow. Maybe even with the fatty pencil. No. Really want to use the Stedtler. Stedtler. It's probably Stedtler because it's German mark brand. Yes, dark. Not this one. Maybe that's better. I do actually feel a bit pressure because I don't think I ever bent over the 1.5 hours with the live stream confession drawings. So more guilt, more pressure. Gosh, isn't it also like when I'm really like, then the drawing are less great? No, leave that thought behind. I don't want to talk myself into these kinds of patterns of thinking. Says the girl or woman who feels guilty when she's happy. Well, it's not always like that, but I was actually like super happy this weekend. It's better. Maybe I need to do this a bit more there. That's good. Less precise. Better. And then I can make this yellow too. Where's my fluffy thing? Do you want to see it up close? More fun? Maybe? I see something here though. This kind of triangle, and the same triangle is in her here, not her décolleté, but like her neck, maybe? Not sure yet. Maybe. I feel like I want to do that. So I'm going to do that first. Need to sharpen the pencil a little bit. Let me check the computer quickly if the live stream is still on. Looks like it. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah. So I'm going to make this like really sharp, like a triangle kind of sharp shape. It's not really a triangle, but a bit more sharp. Okay. Yeah, I think, I don't know if you can really see it, but I think that's good. Here it is. This triangle shape there, and then this there. And so I continue here. Maybe really this person is getting... I'm really also interested or curious myself, what is going to happen with this person here who is kind of guilty? Or is a person, when you feel guilt, does it mean you are guilty? In this book that I am reading now, they say you are not your thoughts. So in that regard, that I feel guilty doesn't mean I am guilty. But maybe we have to think about Maria a little bit more. That what was I saying? Yeah, that one is allowed to feel happy. I think of two instances now also in my family. First one was uncle, brother of my mother. He was visiting us. I don't know what age was I. Probably a teenager. And he was getting his coffee or whatever, I don't remember. It was in the living room. And I was laughing. And then suddenly, because it was sort of ignoring me, but then at one point he really looked at me, like really connecting vision, or how you say that, like lock eyes. And he said, "Why are you laughing?" And I remember that quite spontaneously. I said, "Well, it's nice to laugh. Why should I laugh?" Or maybe I didn't even say the second part, but it's nice to laugh. And there you have it. When you feel happy, you feel good. When you're laughing, if it's real, you feel good. And then the other one was the last time I was there with my dad. That he said, why also something like about laughing. I was laughing about a movie or something. I don't know. It wasn't always like that, because I also remember that when I was not there, and he was, then he always, when I'm not there, he tries to get me there. And then he says, "Yeah, I'm missing kind of like that. I hear in the distance, I hear you laugh," which is in a way very sweet, no? And then now it's like, you don't want to hear me laugh. Okay. So there is something there. We see it's there. It's not a shadow, but there's like a reminiscence of something from the guilty person or the omnipotent. I don't know. It's still there. No. How can we? Maybe we can get rid of the guilt, of the feeling of guilt. Or maybe you should just not give. Maybe that should not give attention to it. So we're gonna make the lips red, where it's still the only part really in the drawing. Oh, my fingers, where it's still white, untouched. She has a really big head. Maybe that's also a bit whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna make this really red then. Do it. Maybe. Yes, maybe some things you just have to live with some things. Yeah. And then by focusing on the more great parts, they become at least a little bit less painful, maybe. How about it? No, it's, yeah, drawing-wise, it's, we can even leave it like that. Or should we also do this part? And the lips red too then? Yep. Make it a little bit sharper, the pencil. Can you see that? Do you want to see it? Maybe from above? Yeah. You can still change so many things about this drawing. You know what? It's kind of funny that I make the mouth red now because we're talking about laughing. So to actually draw the attention to the laugh. Yeah. So what to do with the... I feel I do want to do some other things with the face though. I wanted maybe, you know what? I could actually take my, like this pen I have. Yeah, I feel I want to do that. Okay. And maybe also the eyes. So it's a nurse with a lot of makeup. But of course, there are also nurses with a lot of makeup. Come on. There's all sorts of nurses. And there's probably also not so nice nurses, right? I mean, but Nurse Maria is a nice nurse. That I know. So maybe I should not forget about Nurse Maria and at least write her name. Nurse Maria. But not with this one. But with the deep indigo. Deep indigo. I want ink black. Yes. What happened here? It's better, I have to say. Maybe I need the pen for that too. Yes. Let's see if I do that. Wow, the longest streaming ever. Okay. Well, it is what it is. I mean, no, but really it is what this drawing needs. Needs time. Oh, remember that we talked about healing? Healing takes time, like a broken leg. Well, this drawing needs time. Maria. I can see you, Maria. Okay. And this thing on our this didn't mark. I don't know why I do that. I just feel it needs to be there. It's imperfection, perhaps, or something. Should I maybe try to give pencil lines also to this arm? I don't know if you can really see it. And this book that I was talking about was actually not really a book that I would have chosen myself, but a friend from the Netherlands was always talking about this book and saying I should read it. So then finally I read it. So I'm now in the last chapter, chapter 8. It's called Take Me to Truth, Undoing the Ego. And it's based on the other book, Course in Miracles. Yeah. So I guess I'm influenced also by that. Yeah, so the ego, if you undo the ego, it would mean yeah, you would not be bothered about fear, guilt, feeling lonely, whole list of things. So if that is true, then actually feeling guilty is an ego thing, and the ego wants to be special and wants to be separated. But actually the book tells, or in this book they talk about that we are all from one source, and so to separate yourself is kind of an illusion, and you can get back to that by asking for right mind, bring me back to right-mindedness. And other things you can do when you have these feelings, to be aware of them, to become an observer. Well, it's much more, of course, than what I'm just now saying, but these are some things of the book that come up now. Because yeah, it does talk a lot about fear and guilt, so, but I'm not sure why, if yeah, maybe I could understand it in that sense. So I'm feeling happy. I know my family in general doesn't feel happy, so that would make me separate from them, separate me, because I'm then acting different than my family, maybe in that sense, and because of that I feel guilty, because actually the ego is not separate. Or wait, is it the ego or the person or the I don't know exactly. Oh my arm is really, it seems like it's getting worse. Okay, it's still a bit, I don't know. Still, so I have these eyes, the lips, the arm, that's all good. We have the blue, we have the red, we have the yellow. I don't feel like I want to have green, although you would think that now comes the green. I'm gonna nevertheless do something here, but I don't. Ow, my arm is really hurtful. What the hell is that? And yeah, about this book, they also say, oh yeah, then your emotions, so if disease is probably, yeah, okay, so then maybe because I feel guilty, that also then, like your body is an expression of your emotions, so yeah, it's actually not good for you neither to feel guilty or a person. Okay, back to the drawing. I'm going to look for the ink black pencil. That's this one. And I'm going to do maybe that around the arm. Ooh la la. Yep, I'm going to do that. And that's it. And suddenly it's ready. Yep. Look, and we have the thing that's here. It's also here in the eye. Oh, that's funny. Her. Okay. Because the eye wants to be special and different. But actually, because of that, it's more lonely and full of fear and all these kind of not good things. Maybe a little bit yellow here in the top, just a little bit yellow here, or maybe one line. Let's make one line, one full line, not a full line, or maybe just on this side. Okay, only on this side then. I really have to take care now, not as much, because now maybe after the drawing is ready I should frame it immediately, but I still need to photograph it. Did I already tell you in during one of the other drawings that I have, not here, in the Netherlands, a flatbed scanner, which would be so much better, because then I can scan the drawing. It's flat because it's laying under a lid, so like a copy machine, so it's flat and the light is everywhere. Yeah, it's perfectly lit, so that would be on my wish list too. Flatbed scanner, a good scanner, so I can make good yeah, copies, prints, reproductions, not necessarily, but representation of the original drawing. And I do have like a cheap printer here which has a scanner, but it's really not so good. The colors are very pale or very light. I mean, you saw like a pencil like this kind of stroke, you hardly see it. Okay. I hope the real Nurse Maria appreciates this drawing. Not that she has to, but it would be nice if she likes that I dedicated a drawing to her. Because it's kind of, hopefully, I mean it as a loving gesture. Like, I really appreciate it that she took her time to really, yeah, I didn't ask for it, but she took the time to send me these nice things and give me a new perspective, or just like an arm around the shoulder saying, hey, it's okay. You can feel happy. You don't have to feel guilty. It's okay just to feel happy. You don't need to feel guilty. I think we're done. That's it. This is it. Yeah. 2-hour-long live stream. Wow. Oh, was it worth the time? It's up to you to decide. Thank you so much for watching. And so today's Tuesday, and today's will be the next confession drawing. This was number 21. Oh, I still have to do, still not 2 hours, so I can still be in the 2 hours. Wait, be careful, please, for the smudging. I still have to sign it. I think with one of the drawings during the live stream, I forgot to write the date on the back as well. But now I didn't forget. So my name, and my right arm really hurts now. Today is the 29th of March 2022, and this is confession drawing number 21. So now I hope I didn't forget anything. Thank you so much, Nurse Maria. Should I show it from close by, maybe? If you're still here. Why not? Oh yeah, and I have to learn to say, if you like this content, please subscribe to my channel and like it. Why do I need to say that? Oh yeah, because I saw that if you don't ask it, people don't do it. And if people do it, it's good for you, because then YouTube shows you to other people. And why is that good? Because maybe other people like this content and is helpful if they also have toxic family and have to deal with the consequences of that, or maybe are even right now in a situation with toxic could be a partner or boss or anything else. So thank you again for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. Bye.